Update! I have more updates! Alright, the reason why I'm sitting like this is because I fucking can. There's no... Okay, there is reason. Fine, I'll explain it. So there's somebody behind me, and I'm not trying to get somebody in my video, especially because, one, it's a female, and two, that's 100% the main reason. I'm terrified of females! The way that I can communicate with humans absolutely terrifies me. I don't know how to human. I'm only half kidding. Now, what I mean by that is I can talk to just about anybody and everybody, but the problem with that is I say inappropriate things at the inappropriate times as well. I laugh at inappropriate moments, and I'm just like, what's this whole inappropriate shit you talking about? Like, because I get it. There's a time and a place for everything, but when am I allowed to laugh? When am I allowed to cry? When am I allowed to feel emotions? When am I allowed to do things of my own bodily autonomy? Like, when am I allowed to be free? Because it seems like when I'm around your time and energy, I'm not allowed to be free. I have to be restrained by you. And whatever you say is inappropriate, now I have to fix myself because, well, I'm being inappropriate. And if I'm being inappropriate, then I must stay inappropriate up instead of leave. Like, why can't I just leave? Are you paying me? Because if you're paying me, I'm definitely, like, I'm professional. I'm so damn professional, I might not say a damn word while we're around you because I know damn well I say fucked up shit. Like, I don't know, I say fucked up shit. People just tell me I say fucked up shit. Like, was it really that fucked up? And I think about it, I'm like, it wasn't really that fucked up. Like, I literally filtered it through. Like, I have way more fucked up shit that I don't say. Like, there's certain things I don't want to say unless someone's paying me because I'm like, oh, it's gonna look real bad because I said that for free. Like, free, like nobody paying me to say that. I just said that. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. But let's focus about the things that are right with me. I'm not pushy. I give enough shit to stay out of prison and stay employed. I try my best never to stare at women. Unless I personally know you, and even then I'm just like, how long's too long to stare at them? And I do my best to make eye contact. Like, most of the times I'm very good at it, but like this new job, like if it's a female customer and she isn't accompanied by any of her other family members, I literally stare at my coworker. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a staring problem. You want to fucking have a staring contest with me? So the point of the matter is, I know that I can be a terrifying person, but like, I'm not trying to be scary. I just am. And not to everybody am I scary, but to some people, like, my energy is very off-putting and it's very weird. And it's just like, well, I am me. What do you expect? Oh, wait, you ain't met me. Or maybe you've met me multiple times. But, like, what do you expect? I'm just... I don't human well is essentially what I'm getting at. But, like, no, sometimes I really do human well. It's like in a work environment when there's structure and I understand it. But when there's no structure in the actual real raw life. Like, depending on which room that you're in, there's a syllabus of the shit that people don't explain to me until I do something wrong. So I do my best to minimize myself in certain places because I don't know how much I can sprawl out and stretch myself and how much I should shrink myself so I can fit in the room. Like, can I fit? Do you have enough room for me? Or is it, can I? Because I'm only 5'6", ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a big motherfucking person. But I do got a big mouth. I do have a very creative brain. As well as God did bless me in ways that women absolutely enjoy. Either fucking way. Or should I, either way. I'm important to some people and I don't exist to others. I to myself and I'm a very complex self-image. So like either I love myself or I hate myself, or I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. There's a reason why. Oh yeah, injuries. So yeah, I did this and my bicep. Was it the same day? I don't know. I do have an injury on my leg though. I guess I say injury, but like none of them bitches stopped me. You know what? I forgot which leg it was. I'm not seeing the fucking scar. It must have healed already. Oh no, I found it. I'm just a little bit darker than I anticipated. Okay, see? You see that line here? Yeah. Also same day that I got this hand thing. But I still wouldn't trade my job for any other job because not only do I get to see the lovely state that I'm in, I'm not a huge fan of the hills, I'll admit to that, like makes my ears pop. I also get to see a lot of beautiful houses. I get to see a lot of scenery. I get to see a lot of sexy fucking cars. A little bit of networking if I knew how to communicate with humans outside of the workforce. Like I probably could be a more famous person because I got cards. Y'all know about my cards? Have I showed you guys my cards? I'll show you guys my cards. I made this about a year ago. Actually, probably about 2 years ago now. Either fucking way. I could bring these to work with me. Am I going to? No, because I don't know how to human well. I just know how to work halfway decent. Like, you could teach me how to do a job, and I do have the personality. I don't think it's a really good person. Like, I'm a weird people, not people person, because I can communicate to a certain extent. Like I said, I'm probably going to say something inappropriate eventually, but, like, if you're not somebody that easily gets butthurt by things, it's just like, I'm going to be your best friend. But if you easily get butthurt, fuck, why did you even hire us? Like, I'll just shut my fucking mouth and just be I'll just be muscle. I won't be comedic relief. I didn't realize I said something dark. I don't know what the fuck dark and comfortable is. I'm a fucking orphan, and I'm pretty sure I was molested more than once. I only know once accountability. Either way, I've learned to be comfortable in doing the uncomfortable, but there's just like things I'm uncomfortable doing is like fucking stupid. Like I feel uncomfortable asking somebody to move or give me back my own shit. But you put me into work, I'm a different type of person. I'm not really pushy because like we're supposed to be pushy salesmen, and like I made a joke to one of my coworkers. It's like we're Beetlejuice because we gotta be told no 3 times to leave. Like Beetlejuice gotta be said 3 times for him to come, and if I say it one more time, Beetlejuice. Damn it. And I'm not a pushy person. You tell me no once, I'm out the door. But apparently, if we call ops, they're going to tell us to go back in there. I'm like, wait a second, why? We're walking a fine line between harassment and a service. I'm not about that shit. No means no, and I honestly mean that. Like, I don't give a fuck in what scenarios, circumstances that you're telling me no. When you tell me no, I'm going to go. Because you told me no. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're kidding or not, which is why, like, for as much as I tell jokes, I can't tell when a joke's being told to me most of the time. Which is why I'm like, I'm doing a lot of fucking reading right now. I'm trying to read your voice, I'm trying to read your facial expressions, I'm trying to read your body, are you getting closer to me? Or I'm trying to figure out if you're being aggressive. Like, I'm really trying to learn you. Like, I learn people better than I learn myself, so that's why I'm always confused when it comes to being in my own energy, because I'm like, what do I do now? What do I fucking do now? Work is the only thing I really understand. And even then, I can't always 100% agree. I'm like, what I learned about certain jobs is they need to teach me the technical work, but I already have the personality and the ease. Like, I feel as if some customers have no issue personalizing with me, but I also realize how shallow some people are in communities. So therefore, oh, you're black, no, not gonna go. Oh, yeah, pay nails, oh, no, not gonna go. Oh, you're short, not gonna go. Oh, you talk too much, oh, no, not gonna go. Oh, you're like, there's gonna be a reason why somebody doesn't like you, or why a sale will not go through. Therefore, that's typically why we have 2 people with us, because they're also aware that customers are biased, regardless if they want to admit. Like sometimes, because it's fucking me. Of course, they're always gonna say no to me because I'm fucking me. But you throw in a different person, they might say yes to because, well, they're not me. Like, we literally, what I've come to learn about life is it's not necessarily what is said, it's who is saying it, as well as the actions that follow up after the words are being said. Because to say I love you and then to like completely abandon me and never talk to me again, that's like the fuck. So love means I say that and then I leave forever. Okay, that's how we define love, ladies and gentlemen. Those aren't all preferred pronouns too. You're teaching people your dictionary, make sure that you use your dictionary like everybody else does, or not. Who gives a fuck? You have the tools to use them however you want to, and I have my tools to use them however I want to. But most of the times, I just use my tools for defensive. Like, so long as you're not attacking me, and I feel like I more or less get attacked verbally more than physically. Like, people have rarely ever laid their hands on me. I have always asked for an ass whooping. I'm not kidding when I say that. People have threatened to whoop my ass countless of times, but threatening to kick my ass and kicking my ass are 2 different things. And don't get me wrong, I've probably had way more threats than actual physical attempts, but like I said, I've actually asked to fight people, and people have willingly either turned me down, it's like, all right, but don't hit me too hard. It's just like, I don't think I'm that aggressive. I don't think I'm really as much as others think that I am, which makes me realize that I don't always have a good self-awareness of me. So like, I try to gauge it off the faces, and sometimes it's hard to tell when I'm being quote unquote too much. And I don't know what the fuck too much is. That's like when I'm at work, like I realize I gotta go at my coworkers' rates because of the fact of the matter, I might be a heart patient and have lung issues, but I'll still run just about everybody in that company into the ground when it comes to working. I bet you every single person that work with me can always say this one thing: this motherfucker runs at every single job. This motherfucker fast. This motherfucker talks too much. I would say that's probably like the most 3 consistent things that you could probably say about me. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a chatty Cathy with all the people I've worked with, because like, hey, I more or less try to match the mood that's in the truck. So if you're not going to talk, fuck it, I ain't got shit to say. We keep it straight up professional. But if you want to talk, then fuck it, we could be professional and personal. But what I realize at the end of the day, some people come to work just to work. Some people come to work to have fun. Some people come to work just to have money. Some people come to work because they legally have to go to work. I don't fucking know why. Sometimes I want to know why, and sometimes I read the energy and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Don't want to know you any deeper than professionally. But personally, I know I work with a lot of monsters. Some of them are friendly monsters, some of them aren't. And it's 100% fine with me. Like, as long as we won't play with each other's food, we should be fine. Like, I would say it's a healthier community than the last community that was in this field, but every community has their issues. Either way, I'm still fucking loving it. I love my job. I'm still journaling. As well as I still need to work on my mental health, but that's gonna be a whole entire life goal.
Gotta stay update.